ITEC Solutions Incorporated is a small privately held Ottawa company that's been in business since 1993. It provides high-end network management software products, but it's recently launched a new product that will allow users to design and generate powerful, self-contained, data-centric applications within minutes. Joining me in the studio to talk about the company and its latest product is Baha Hebrawi, who is the President and CEO at ITEC Solutions. Good to meet you. Thank you for coming in.
Good to meet you, Janet. Pleasure is mine.
Let's talk a little bit about the history on this company, because you have been around since '93. Give me just a quick overview.
Indeed, we have. We started in 1993, as you mentioned, as a consulting company initially. We soon afterwards moved into the development of high-end software for network management. This became very successful, that almost every player in the telecom industry worldwide is now a customer.
Okay.
About 3 years ago, XML became a very important technology in the marketplace, particularly for the web. We decided, why don't we set out to develop a product to augment our existing network management product with an XML capability? But everybody was playing XML at that time, and therefore we had to endow our product with magnificent capabilities in order to be able to compete in the marketplace. We did, very successfully. We created a neutral schema, an extremely easy-to-use user interface. We also created an automatic application generator, and the light came on. We decided, why just focus on XML? Why not take this product and make it available to every PC user around the world? Tone down the XML capability and create what now we call Visual XPower. So now we have Visual XPower as an instant application maker for all PC users.
This is the brand new product. We're going to have actually a demonstration of it right now.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about Visual XPower and how it actually works. Tell me what's happening here on the screen.
Okay. We have the designer on the right-hand side and the actual application we're trying to generate on the left-hand side. So we're going to design a simple employee system. We call it Employee System 47 for the lack of a better name. And we simply designed by creating a schema tree. The node of the tree is the title of the application, and now we are defining an employee node. And each employee will be defined in terms of a name, employee name, also in terms of an employee position. And what we're doing now is enumerating or further specifying the position to be, for example, manager, student, contractor, whatever you like to do.
Okay.
This is a very powerful type called enumerator type. We will also add another node called sales, because we would like to find out how much each employee has sold, total sales. And now we're going to add a table node that allows us to monitor the sales of each employee in terms of the invoice and the date the invoice was sold and the total invoice value. Actually, Janet, that's it. The application is done. It has been specified except for one item. We have to plug a formula in the total sales, and we will do that right now. And the formula basically says we'd like to provide a sum across all values. Oh, we're adding a photo field as well. Why not?
Sure.
It would be nice to complete the application with a photo field. So now the application is running. And we're basically populating the little application with information. And I'm saying Mike is an employee, his position is a manager, and he looks like this following gentleman who needs no introduction. And Mike has sold the following invoices. Invoice 1 on the following date with the following value. Invoice number 2. You simply point and click. The calendar will pop up automatically for you. Having created the application and populated with records, you can view instances of your records in the web using your web browser extremely quickly. So HTML is a byproduct of our work with XML, and you'll be able to view your applications using your web browser very easily.
And that is basically how long it takes to do it.
It actually took a little shorter during the taping of the video itself. It takes minutes to develop complete applications. Yes, it does.
Okay. So who is going to use this, do you think?
Well, we're very aggressive, Janet. We're targeting every spreadsheet user, every VB, and every Access user. Let me talk about spreadsheet users very briefly. Most of us use spreadsheets most of the time, not because we have highly intense computational model, but because we need to use spreadsheets as a simple database application. In this case, why not use Visual XPower? You have the final fit and finish and look of a complete double-clickable Windows application with all the additional capabilities, the XML, the HTML, the queries, the SQL, and many other features, instead of just a table, a two-dimensional table with entries in it. Mm-hmm. That's one example. The other example are existing users of development packages such as Microsoft Access and Visual Basic. We believe Visual XPower is much easier to use. We spent literally the last 5 years doing extensive R&D. Almost 90% of our time was spent developing these two techniques of neutral schema and an automatic ability to generate applications simply by pointing and clicking.
Do you think that the average PC user, the person who uses spreadsheets, etc., wants this product?
We have done market surveys, and we've exposed the product worldwide. For example, last year we exhibited a very early version, not nearly as impressive as this one, in Hanover at CeBIT exactly a year ago. And we know from the market survey we've done and from the attendance at the booth and from the type of questions we have people come in and say, what is it that you demonstrate? We said, Visual XPower can do the following with it. You can do this and do that. He said, I've been trying to do the same thing with spreadsheets for a long time. This is what I want to do. We have also trial experimental customers in Ottawa. We have an insurance company that's working with us on this. Okay. And we're developing, using Visual XPower, a solution that's much easier for them to use than the many spreadsheets they have at the moment to solve similar problems.
Is it something they're willing to pay for? Is it an expensive thing to have?
It's a low-end product. It's
okay.
$150 currently. Of course, we have about 500 users at the moment worldwide.
Okay.
Freebie users. We've just launched the full-blown product at the moment. So most of the existing products, most of the existing users, are demo users.
Okay.
We have properly licensed users for the larger companies. People like Ericsson in Canada use the tool for XML purposes. We have other companies in here that use it for other purposes as well, not just development of applications, but because it has an XML heritage, they use it to complement their XML offering at the same time.
Okay, we're almost out of time, but there's very quickly a couple of things that I want to ask you.
Certainly.
I know that you want to take this worldwide. Do you have the funds to do it?
We're struggling funds-wise, Janet.
Okay.
It's been very difficult. It's been essentially self-financed capabilities. So it's mother, father, sister, even my ex-wife has contributed some money as well.
Okay.
But it's been a very interesting ride so far. So I would like to invite investors to come and talk to us about this. We already have the product available. We have cutting-edge technology available based on extensive R&D. So a big portion of the investment formula, I think, in terms of risk, has been removed.
How much do you need?
We need initially $4 million in order to take the product to about $24 million within 3 years.
Okay.
It's a very exciting world out there, Janet. There's only about 900 million PCs. The market segment we're trying to target is a small percentage of that, but even 200,000 to 300,000 users mean about $50 million within 2 to 3 years, if well executed, if well taken.
Okay.
And in order to implement the marketing plan, we do need the funding to actually do that.
How soon do you need it? Because time is of the essence, right?
Time is always of the essence. We need it yesterday. We need it very, very soon.
Okay. Baha, good luck to you. You're looking for $4 million. If people are interested, you can contact ITEC Solutions, and Baha Hebrawi is the president and CEO. Good luck. We'll speak to you again.
Thank you very much, Janet.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.